So I have arrived at IKEA for some reconnaissance, as I'm gonna need some more furniture for my new apartment. So come with me and check out what's new and what's old and what I might get. Always nice to be here at Kungens Kurva, at the biggest original flagship IKEA. So let's go inside. Ta-da! So this is the way up to the exhibition, and here I have seen this online a bit already. There's like a dopamine interior trend, having a lot of colors instead of the greige and beige. Looks promising. Ooh, I love that one. I love that one with the flowers. And I definitely want something with lemons, actually. So there's a lot of news here, mainly for outside, like garden furniture. Colors are bright orange, cerise, purple, green, very nice. Here there's some more news for the balcony, maybe. And here we go. I've also seen these online. Bright blue. Might be nice as a color accent also on the balcony. So as I'm gonna be needing a new sofa, I'm gonna check out both new ones and old ones here. Mainly for how soft they are. I definitely like this one. So far from this area, the softest and most comfortable winner is Hyltorp. And let's see what colors there are. This is also, you can take off the cushions and you can wash them, the covers. So this is what I'm after. This is what I like best with IKEA. So actually this sofa here is actually quite nice also. Wienleden. It feels kind of soft and generous also for an afternoon nap. This one here, Okra, is new. It's very soft. And I think I might want a white sofa. So this would work. But not with the chaise longue, it's too big. Just an ordinary 2 or 3 seater too, I guess, in this, because one seat is like, it's huge. Now I just managed to drop and break my glasses. Well, they were cheap. Now this one looks very nice as well. Kind of with the round cloud style, Tranerit. And with this white one, maybe. But then I can't see so far yet if I can remove that cover and wash it. That's important. I just have to say that this is so much harder than I expected. It's good that I am only here on reconnaissance mission. Don't have to decide just yet. Lots of nice sofas, but of course different price range and very different how soft or hard they are. This one, Lilleseter, is a new, and from the looks of it, I would like this one, and it's nice and soft. This one is definitely an option too. 3-seater for only 6,000 kronos, 600 euros. And I like this kind of white and grey color. Just lost the first dream sofa here because this one doesn't have removable covers. And I need that because I like my stuff nice and clean, so I want to wash my sofa at least once a year. So favorite now is this Wimle. It's soft, it's cheap, and let's see. Yes, removable covers, so it can be washed. Nice. Look at this beauty. This is Wimle in blue velvet. Wouldn't fit my apartment, but on the other hand, you know, can always buy the sofa and, you know, upgrade maybe the covers some other day. I would like something fluffy like this, but this is just a cushion. This one looks also very nice, but then at IKEA you can custom order a cover and some other textile if you want, so this is also good. So I'm leaving the sofa area. I'm just gonna walk here through the exhibition, see how things look. Might get inspired also. So I just walked into this room and bam, now a white hulltarp is back in the game. This would be very nice as well. So now I'm checking out some office furniture, home office furniture, but mainly like I need 2 chairs and 2 small desks for the kiddos. Maybe something over here. This desk would actually be quite good because it's just, you know, Alex and the board. I think I got a winner. This one, Black Barriet. It's actually very comfortable, and color-wise it will also work for the kiddos and for the apartment. So I've been working hard trying sofas. Now it's time for a lunch break. I'm gonna get me some köttbullar, I guess. So actually this is the mix bullar, which is a blend of vegetables and meat. So, hope they're good. More people are sick here. So it's always good to come check things out in real life, because I kind of was interested in these plates. But now that I see them here, they're just way too small. These light bulbs are new. They're actually, the glass is a bit gray, as you see. Looks very nice. Called Molnart LED. Next mission is to get a new bed. Nice and soft, I hope. So let's see, here are all the beds, the mattresses with the bed mattresses combinations to try out how soft they are, and then you match them with some legs maybe. And yeah, here's the bed mattresses you put on top of the mattress, and then you tie it all together with a headboard like this somehow. Just found a nice textile also. Typically beige gray, perfect greige. That will work just fine. So according to the shop assistant, this one is the softest they have, Rieshöyden. So I guess we have a winner. Let's see. Oh, that's a nice bouncy one. Oh. Yep, we got a winner. So for the bed mattress, she actually said that the thickest one I have is nuleget, which is on the bed over there that I tried, but I kind of feel like this one, which has this cooling side, memory foam, kind of feels a bit better. It feels like this squishy that I like, and it's cheaper, which is good. So that will have to be figured out. Now there are a lot of nice beds here as well, but I'll explain in a minute. So the thing is, I would absolutely love this one, you know, with the wood. Oh, you can almost not see it, but yeah, this wooden frame. It also comes with these pillows here. So this would be very nice, but it's essentially something that you don't need, because if you put a mattress like that and you put on the legs, you know, then you got the function of the bed. So this is essentially just very expensive costume. So I don't really think that I'm gonna be able to spend that money on something I don't really need. I had this earlier. That's hard as rock, so I'm not gonna get that. I kind of thought about this if it would be white, but it's so heavy. So yeah. And the thing also, this is like this flexible bed that I thought I would put on the balcony instead of a sofa, but this is also rock hard. So it's good that I try it, because I'm not gonna get that from here now. I'm gonna need a couple new pillows as well, I guess. So these are grün amaranth. They're actually very nice, like very kind of medium firm, but soft enough. So my favorite shelf from IKEA is actually Kallax in white, and I'm gonna get myself this size as a room divider for the living room. It's so practical. You get the shelf for not that much, and then you can add all this, you know, different type of, you know, boxes. I have many different types to organize it. I'm also gonna need at least one additional big wardrobe, and with just this is the pucks, I assume, but yeah. Looks quite nice, but also this is a bit wobbly. So actually, when I look at it also in real life, it doesn't feel as luxurious as I thought it should be. Can't find the price for this combo yet. Here, pucks with these doors, 14,400 Swedish kronas, so 1,400 euro approximately. So yeah, maybe not. This is not wobbly. I really wonder what this is, why this one is here and why it's so wobbly. This is also much wider. But yeah, it's nice touch with the light inside. And then yeah, I can put in different interior with drawers or shelves, or like to hang clothes. So yeah, that's an idea. So here's another wardrobe combination. Cheaper. Let's see why. Well, no lights. Same here. Oh. Yeah. The good thing is, for such things also, I think the interior decorators here at IKEA can actually help you organize this for free. So I guess I'm gonna talk to someone just to use them as a second brain. I'm always a fan of mirrors as well. The bigger the better. because they can make rooms feel larger. So here you got the cupboard with the interior options. Everything that you can fit it out with. And then they have two different sizes, two different heights and two different widths. And obviously if you want to like hang clothes, you have to have the bigger one. So I'm gonna need that. Otherwise the coats won't fit. About the doors I'm a bit confused because they seem to have only white one. They have this one which is white and oak, and you can turn them inside out. So you see it's oak on one side and white on the other. But you cannot only buy the cheap white on both sides option, it seems. And I don't really want oak, it's not gonna fit. Now they don't have sliding doors only in white, so I'm kind of considering this Toonstad with this kind of handle. But then, yeah, of course, sliding doors don't bother your room. So, you know, having ordinary doors like this is kind of not so great. Oh, funny that I find this here. What kind of... Oh, that's another brand. It's not there, so it looks like... Looks good. No, this is funny. Either she didn't know or she was withholding, because there are some plain white sliding doors actually. And they are, let me see, for the pair of the size that I guess I need, 2.5. And these here, 3.995. So they are of course more expensive because of the oak. So this here, Hasvik, will probably be it. This one looks nice as well, with the greige. Or the mirror. Mirror might be good for the whole wardrobe. Yeah. Yeah, now we're talking. Here further back they have the cheapest combo just with white. Plain and simple. I think I have a winner. Yeah, so anyways, of course I need the tall version. That is like 236 high. So I haven't quite figured out yet if the plain white doors come in that as well, but this with some mirror and some white for the hall, or just mirror for the hall, would also be good. So now I have arrived here on floor 1 for kitchens and dining rooms, and I might need some dining room table, and that's that. Let's look for it. It's kind of funny. I was wondering if it was my eyes, but actually they're changing the color of the light to show how these colors look in different warm or cool light. So this is actually quite smart. Otherwise people go home and say, oh, this color doesn't look at all like I thought it was, because it depends on which lighting you use. And now renovating my kitchen is not on budget for the moment, but I really like this new kitchen here, because I really don't like to put on these extra handles. But I don't know, did they glue this shut? Yeah, this one opens, okay. Anyways, I like these, you know, handles to have like this clean surface without the handles. What I also like is that they actually really specify what costs what. So this is not that expensive actually. But then of course you have to get it, you know, the planning is for free if you take help from an interior decorator here, and they carry it in for this, not that bad. But then of course if you want it built, then that adds. And the whole thing, 90,000 for just all that you can see without you know, production of it. So here I'm looking at different types of shelves, and just saw this one, which is very cheap. It's made of plastic, and I might put that on the balcony to put on some plants. This looks also very nice and simple. Has everything small kitchen needs. Of course you had to have sink on the other side, but you know, prices were like 47 for all of it that is here. It's really good. Here you got another nice example of these, you know, without handles. This they have had before, and I know that they have this in white as well. Looks good with the gray here. And then yeah, this is a big kitchen, so but including like, let's see, everything here would go for so they're just saying it's the cupboards, and so plus the electric stuff. So now I've arrived at the area with the kitchen tables that I was looking for. So on my wish list is actually this table because of the foot. Otherwise I will hit my toes all the time. So this is Docksta. And chairs, I don't know yet. Let's look around. So chairs, let's see. In the kitchen, the floor is actually a gray wood laminate. So what would fit is a plain white or gray or black. But I actually don't like any of these, but this one, because it has a nice swing to it when you sit at it. This one is actually comfortable. It's just not as pretty. So my problem is this is the only comfortable chair, but I quite don't like the look of it. And then this one, obviously, because it's almost invisible, it's an option, but this one is much more comfortable. Might have to go to some other store and look for chairs. So now I'm done with all my reconnaissance, so now I'm just gonna check for some small itty bits down here. Lamps, actually, still have to check. Now look at this. This is the dream. Purple and sunset, sunrise shading. It's so cute. And that vase I'm gonna need to have. So I've officially arrived at the Dopamine textiles. Look at these colors. And then look at this one. This is actually, has it all. But I like the purple and the pink and the orange and the green combo. I'm gonna get some of these accent things for the balcony for sure. Yeah, and this is another really good thought. While I might have to keep the basic palette of the apartment in white and gray and, you know, greige and such, you can actually change the feeling of the room just by the color of the lights quite a lot. Look at this. They have really figured it out. Same lamps, but different colors. Different color. Same old lamp, different colors. Actually, this is new. It's new that it now has RGB lighting, but otherwise, yeah. Ooh, and here the color continues. Oh, look at that. Look what you can do. Same lamp, different color light bulb. So you want a green room or a blue room, you can do the same white lamp with a different light bulb. Brilliant. Another great example, Windkast, the fluffy lamps, now available with different light bulbs in all different colors. Brilliant. Now these ones are also new actually, quite nice. And over here, yeah, you see all the light bulbs there. All the different colors. And another dopamine corner, vases in bright yellow, different styles. I've actually seen people make IKEA DIY hacks to make lamps with those. Quite interesting. And of course you can always do some flowers. And here we have, I think, this lovely vase. I've been wanting to buy this so many times already. It's not as purple as it was over there. Oh, it will stay here today too, I think. So guys, and this is the end of today's reconnaissance mission at IKEA. Now I'll just head home and relax.